Go ahead.
Go, Wiggins, go.
That,
Go, Wiggins, go.
Oh, yeah, and one.
No foul. These refs are paid off, man.
Ready for more Season 7 events? This weekend, aboard the Concha Del Mar 4th between Takeover Mode and Ice Cold. In the city, make your way to the event center for TKO. Knock out your opponents and make your way to the top floor so you can earn heavyweight rewards and
Boy, the Thunder looking like they're not messing around tonight. They had a little bit of an edge to them as they got off the bus earlier. Plenty happening down on Bourbon Street tonight, as always. A view which could only mean we're here in New Orleans. Thanks for joining us midweek here. Tonight, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. Hey, Allie.
Hey, Brian, it's not often one team loses a super...
Outstanding. Thanks, Allie. And the Oklahoma City starting five. They've got Darius Baisley. He's out there with Lou Dort. Derek Favors out there with Maladon. And it's Giddey in at the shooting guard. And for New Orleans, it's an all-Duke forward pair. Ingram the 3, Zion the 4. Devontae Graham out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Valanciunas in at the center position, locking down the middle. And a couple of teams coming out scorching hot this season, Graham. How far can a hot start carry a team?
Well, some teams can ride a strong start throughout the whole season. I mean, it's just a huge mental boost for a team, particularly early on.
And so...
Coming to the floor
change here for Oklahoma City. Here's Roby. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Can't connect from 13 feet out. The Pelicans trail from behind the arc. Jones misses.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Pass to Roby. And here is Williams. Here's Mann. Fires the 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Minute 32 left in the first quarter. And there's the drive. And it's all tied up.
That's tough to take as a defender. You've got position, and you still get beat.
To the wing on the left. Here's Roby. He's defended by Hayes. Some solid defense from Hayes. New Orleans has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game.
When you think about Isaiah Roby in his game, he embodies positionless basketball. This guy can guard any part of the front court.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Mann. Up and in on the layup.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Down low. Here's Jones. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Pass to Mann. Williams with it. Four on the clock. Takes one from 10 feet, and the jumper is on the mark. Ingram up top. The shot. Kept alive. Hayes. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for New Orleans.
He's perfect from the line this time. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. The Pelicans on top, up 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Pelicans so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Taking a look at Oklahoma City. We've got Mike Muscala. Alexei Pokusevski is out there with Kendrick Williams. And it's Henry in at the 1.
Quick to the punch. Good anticipation by Willie, that time owning the offensive glass.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it, following the score by New Orleans. Here's Mann. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
New Orleans in the lead. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Covered by Muscala. Jones up top, averaging around 5 points a game. Now here's Nance. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Boy, if you would let Larry Nance Jr. carve out that kind of space, turn the lights out.
Williams on the wing. Pass to Muscala. Here's Mann. Over Jones. Here's Pokusevski. Tries again. And the bucket is good. Pokusevski's got his first 2 points of the night.
Second chance points are always painful. You have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
Count it. Good. Williamson's got his first bucket in this one.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Here's Giddey. Graham covering. Uses the glass on the layup.
And you love that Favors bounces off defenders effortlessly. Fantastic at finishing despite the defense being right in his grill.
Now here's Graham. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Here's McCollum. Goes up again. That one's good for 2. McCollum's got his second basket.
And their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Oklahoma City trailing. To the paint. Here's Favors. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Favors got 4 points now in the quarter.
Very difficult to match up with Favors. I love how under control, under duress he was right there.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
McCollum pass to Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
You know, the assist is the key part of that play. The pace on the bounce pass, perfect.
There aren't many players that have come into the NBA as a consensus #1 pick like Zion Williamson did. Nobody was passing on this fella.
Here's Giddey. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Graham. Williamson left side. It's deflected. Dort against Graham. Dort right side. Here's Henry. Here's Favors. Valanciunas covering. Here's Giddey. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. In that 2019 draft, Zion was a prize that every team in the lottery was hoping to win, Grant.
And that added a lot of excitement to that night. I mean, when you've got a once-in-a-generation talent like Zion, the lottery becomes a major event.
Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Love how decisive Williamson is. When he sees a lane to the basket, he seizes it.
Pass to Giddey. Right wing. Here's Pokusevski, covered by Williamson. Dort for three. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game. And he lobs it up top. And Williamson throws it down.
I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Nice D from Valanciunas. Here's Jones. And so it's New Orleans with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of...
Coming to the floor for the Thunder.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Ingram at the 3, Zion at the 4. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then there's Jackson Hayes. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Pelicans.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
Williamson left side goes up on the baseline. That one rolls around and rims out. Wiggins with it. To the middle. The kick out to Williams. Clock at 6. Pass to Muscala. Williams with it. Wing shot on the way. And there's Wiggins. That's good. On the assist from Williams. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
What's going on, Coach?
MP, how you feeling? You getting a little more settled in?
Yeah, I feel good. You know, I feel like I'm getting to know everything. I'm learning the playbook, city, Just a lot to take in at first.
Yeah, it sure is. Listen, I don't want you to get discouraged, but we are not ready to put you in the starting lineup yet.
When you say we, do you mean coach?
I mean we. I mean the whole coaching staff.
And what about Mr. Lesser?
Including Harvey. Look, remember when we talked at the beginning of the season and I laid out what was expected of you?
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay, well, do you think you've hit those goals adequately?
But you can't keep track of everything that's in the score box.
Look, I know you're upset, MP, okay? But you got to be honest with yourself. Look, you got work to do. I don't think it's a controversial statement.
Yeah, I know. I'm improving. I can do that. I just
you
need...
got people that believe in you here. So you just got to keep grinding. Okay, keep improving, force the issue, get in that starting lineup. Okay, if you get good enough, they're not going to be able to stick you on the bench anymore.
Yeah, look, I can do that. I want to be here, all right? And I'm going to do whatever I got to do to make this work. I'm going to make it work.
All right, good. That's what I want to hear. Look, I got a coach's meeting to go to. I'll see you practice, okay? Hey, keep your head up. Okay, you got your whole career ahead of you here.